Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back for another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate Roman Restoration. And in previous episode we took out a lot more around here near Malaga, and then we effectively cut the Spanish in half already. Finally. But we do have some troops here now, which are probably going to be good to go. So we'll start attacking. We'll have a lot of artillery support. Clear out the final airfield here in what I'd say central Spain, although it's probably not central Spain actually, but there we go. That went actually rather quickly. A lot of firepower available there, so that help a fair bit. I mean, we might as well start preparing for an offensive against Portugal here, because we don't really have all that much things to do over here. I mean, we could send in more troops down south. Just takes a while, and to be fair, there's no guarantee that it's well, I mean, it will help, I suppose. It just basically, it just takes a while to move down there. That's the biggest problem. Utility helicopter designs. Do we have anything that was unlocked by that? No. Not by the looks of it. I suppose we can put in the enhanced surface detection radar in a little bit, unless... No, there's only the power crate and orbital launch, and over here there's the master system, but that's still 5 years ahead of time. Which I don't think it actually has any effect on this game, unlike, say, Heart of Iron, where you don't really want to research something until it's time. Set up a lot of the troops there, including that one, and some artillery as well. Africa and Indochina taking neutral fire. I'm just gonna ignore that. I mean, we got a lot of submarines over here defending basically the ports in the Low Countries. There we go, we destroyed that one. With these two sets of tanks and tank destroyers, we might be able to take out that one, so the infantry over here can just skip across and start taking out the enemy towns here. Potentially, I'm not quite sure about that, but it's a possibility that we might need to investigate. Now, to be fair, the ships over here, I'm going to send them back. Well, no, not yet. They'll probably go back to one of the ports sooner or later once they run out of supplies. And we are doing pretty good against the enemy here. We actually managed to get a tiny stock of military goods in the meanwhile, so that is rather helpful. Gather up the troops here. I'm assuming that is not a river. No, that's plains, and we can move these in. Moving these to supply both of those to keep them fighting. Move these across. Once they are across, we're going to move in these to help defeating the garrison here first. Got another special forces here that can move up a little bit closer. Moving the ships there. I can hear that we sank some ships. I'm presuming it's British shipping around here, which is quite likely. We did also move in some submarines over here because they were doing some landings over here as well, which was rather disturbing. And of course the front against the Soviets, we are still fighting a war, it's just I'm not going to advance any further. I think I have what I wanted from the Soviets anyway. And I'm not really advancing for the Germans either. I'm gonna let them do their work on their own, which they are not doing very efficiently, but we're helping defend a little bit so they're not losing too much ground. Because my goal is not to destroy the Soviet Union, it's to take over the Mediterranean. Right, how's the situation down here? It's a bloody fight, that's what it is. There would be another set of troops there. Oh, god damn it, we lost, well, it's Marine. So, in other words, expendable troops at this point. I'm gonna have to send these ones back over there to take over that. Now then, we captured that. Let's move up here first. Hopefully we'll capture the naval base as well, but I'm not sure about that. Now, how bad... They have managed to get their military support pretty high, actually. Much higher than I expected. Taking one garrison at a time here. We can move in our navy over here, which should be able to fly from the port there. And at the same time, give a bit of a shell shock for the troops on the enemy side. Let's actually move in the artillery here. We'll start clearing out this area bit by bit. I mean, there's a lot of towns in this region here, so it's going to take a little while. A bit more artillery available. Let's move it down there. Move the special forces down here as well, just in case they're needed. They might not be, but you never know. Now, Gibraltar is something that we will need to prepare to take over once we declare war on the British, but right now, I think we are okay. How much do we have war justification against? Only 42%. It's going to take a while before we can actually start fighting the Portuguese. Well, I suppose that's fine. Let's get some artillery over here. In a position where they can start firing upon the enemy shipping if and when. Especially once we start fighting the British. Right, so we are right next to their new capital. Probably take out that one. Get some artillery over here. The anti-tank guns within reach as well. Start shelling the enemy. I mean, they're not particularly good at the close quarters combat, but they don't take a huge amount of damage. So in that way, they're not the worst unit to have here. These troops over there. Just have to keep on the pressure here for the time being. Clear out these two in the meanwhile, while we try to clear out this remaining pocket here. We captured a spy from China. Well, that's interesting. Suppose we're going to have to put in the improved power grid or something in there to be researched. We've got a lot of research that we can do, although research is eating a lot of our... Okay, what we're going to do is... I'm going to put down some of these facilities. go back to 12 research slots. I don't really need more than that right now. Move up these a little bit closer. We do have these. They are on the move already, but we're going to have to move them a little bit further. Oh, come on. Just a little bit territory over here. Actually, I think we gained territory over there, but we lost it somewhere else. We have been moving the Ravens units over here, bit by bit. There's still 8% supplies there. Once we get the sea pier, which is still 13 days away, allegedly, then we should be able to get all the way to the capital of theirs. And hopefully we get them annexed, although I'm not quite sure about that, but one can always hope. Right, let's keep on going, I suppose. Usually good shortage looming. Yes, I am aware. Okay, so the attack over here is going fairly well. It's not going quickly, but it's not too bad in terms of casualties. I mean, they are down to 150,000 men in their army. That's gonna hurt. Once we get these special forces to attack there, we can then move this group. Or once we destroy the garrison there, we can move in the infantries to fight Cordoba, and in the meanwhile these mechanized troops just keep on advancing down here, taking out the remaining few towns. I'm gonna wait for a day or two, because we are a bit low on military goods again. And all of our troops, actually, could move there. Get the artillery within reach of that, so we can start taking out more of their transports. Not that they'll be dangerous or anything like that, but it's more kills, it's more XP. Oh, there's a German supply truck in there. Interesting. There we go, we captured that. Right, I think it's time to move up here. Take out the next little garrisons there. There might be some in here, but that's like... They got barracks there, they got a barracks here, there's also land production there. So there's probably going to be a lot of troops in there, come to think of it. Alright, I think it's time to move up these. Move the supply trucks over there. Some of the artillery within reach. Garrisons are going down rather quickly. Getting down there. Okay, well, the garrisons and the land production went down rather quickly. Moving the anti-tank guns to assist with that a tiny bit. Not that they'll be extremely useful, but I think at this point every little helps. Now we're going to move in these. And the battle for Cordoba has started. There was still something in there. There's probably still something in there in the barracks, but get rid of the garrison over there first. And the battle for Cordoba is actually going rather well. How about in the northwest here? How's things going? Doing some bombardment on the enemy ships. In the meanwhile, let's actually have a look at the Raven's troops. I mean, it's basically just move a little bit and then have to move there next to capture a bit more. Just get as far as we can on the coastal supplies. Right, we can use that one. I'm actually going to move this one over here, around there, and give support or supplies for these special forces here so they can capture Seville. No, to be fair, there's still a little bit. Oh, there were still a few units there. Well, not anymore. Right, so how are the supports doing? Military support or military approval rating is 35%. Domestic is 11.9. So not really the best that it has been for them. Time to move up here. Some of the artillery within reach. You're already trying to move, but you're not really moving. Right, and these can start moving in here. Okay, that garrison is not lasting for long, and these can probably move into their capital already. Unit design completed. Excellent, we don't need to worry about that right now, we've got plenty of research queued up. Still making a bit of a deficit though.
We took their capital.
I don't suppose... That's less than 500,000. Okay, not very great. Not very great. I'm gonna have to send you for repairs actually. Send a bit more reinforcements though. Let's send the supply truck in so we can keep on firing. Did they change their capital already? No, not yet. Not yet. They probably will still, but... Although, if they were to give up, I wouldn't mind that. Nope. They switched their capital... Why did they change their capital, actually? Oh, I see. Right, well, we can fix that. Just gonna send these over here. Got a lot of the troops around here that we can just land in there. As well as some over here. I'll just send you to Marseille. Oh, we got some special forces here. Why don't we send you down there as well? I mean, frankly, I think we got the troops that we need to take out the remaining of Spain here. Or the mainland Spain, anyway. Take that one. You are gonna go repair. We'll send you for repairs as well. Got a little bit of infantry over here that can be probably moved that way. Now, what about a Raven? is that is ocean and at 0 supplies. So we might have reached our limit here now. Or it might not have spread quite that far yet. Okay, that's 2 now. So wait, that's ocean. So we can move up here. Or maybe even there. To get as close as possible. Now we do have a supply truck over here that we could utilize a little bit. Not far away from the capital, so we'll move you down there, assuming that it can get over the river there. It should be able to. Now, in the meanwhile... So these special forces are on the move, those special forces are on the move. Let's send in some artillery down this way. So we can clear out the final areas here. There's not many left. Oh, that's a stupid sentence. Not many left. Let's put it that way. We'll get another anti-tank gun design soon. We probably do have a little bit of troops here. I think I do want to keep some special forces around here. Just in case we need to start defending the port against enemy invasions. But you can probably move down south. Oh, and we got 2 units here that we can move up. I presume these are good to go. Get into the town there, we should have range and maturity of that area. So get rid of the garrisons there. They don't have much of a treasury, that's for sure. Now, it will take some time if... Oh, right, I think we do have a bit more troops here. Now, some special forces. I'll send them down that way as well. Venezuela and Germany have signed a ceasefire. Interesting. The Germans haven't really advanced further than what I helped them. Although there's been some... Oh, Hungarians have been helping the Romanians a little bit. I suppose that's fine. I mean, historically speaking, there would have been a bit of a schism between them. But we don't need to worry about that. Send in the supply trucks down there. I'm assuming you do have supplies in there, just not very much. Capture that town. Right, so we did capture or destroy the garrisons here. Let's move up to the next town and destroy the garrison there, then move up there, destroy the garrison there, and so forth. Until we capture the entire corner here, then just move south a little bit and clear out the remaining towns there. Ooh, hello. Send in one of the tanks to clear out that. Bit more special forces that we can probably move out there. Right, let's move up there. Destroy the garrison. These can move up here. We do have the navy somewhat close enough to do the bombardment. I mean, the capital ships already could do that, but... Right, oh, we actually have a tiny stock of military goods. That's nice. Guessing this is still without supplies. This is the last one that we can actually reach. Now, to be fair, I mean, if we were to do something like this, we can move these a bit further and leave that open. Basically leave that open so that the supply truck could go in here, grab supplies and bring the supplies to the troops. And so we're going to have to keep the supply lines open for it to actually work. But that means that we might be able to take out that capital of theirs. Then the supplies will spread a little bit around here. We can probably do the same on the final village, if need be. Although I certainly hope that we don't, but you never know. Right, I'm assuming that the ships have not quite reached... Some of them have, but the transports have not reached this far yet. They're still on their way, very slowly moving. Do have another escort over here, which will probably move up, and we've got a little bit of submarines here. Move up down there, but we seem to be out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.